Okay, let's take a look at how to find the present tense uses in 1 John. I'm going to set my search version to BGT so that I'm in a Greek version. Then I'm going to limit my search to 1 John, L space 1JO, limits it to 1 John. And then actually I'm going to change my search version to BGM. That's the morphology version of the Greek text. And I'm going to find in 1 John, period, star, at, verb, indicative, present, any voice, question mark, any person, any number. So, the at sign separates the lemma from the parsing. The star says I don't care what verbal lemma it is. I want all lemmas that are verbs, indicative, and present tense. I hit enter, and BibleWorks finds and highlights for me all of those verbs. Now, in order to have BibleWorks do the tabulation for me and not require me to go through and count them all, I'm going to use the Word List Manager. I click on the tools underneath the command line, choose Word Manager, and we're going to click inside this main word list. We see the radio button is on, so we know that that's where we're at. We're going to load a word list. Okay, so that's the same thing as this button down here, load or generate word list. Either file load word list or generate load is the same thing. When this comes up, it tells me which version it's working with. The BGM is what I just searched, so that's what I want. The source, we're going to load highlighted words from the last query. So the last search done over here on the command line, its highlighted words will be retained. I don't need to choose any other flags here, so I just say create list. And now I see I have a total of 35 words. I see that me occurs 89 times, echo 19, meno 15, and so on. If I select all, I can then copy the selected words to the clipboard and then paste them into my document. When I'm done, I can just close this. It'll ask me if I want to save that word list. I don't want to, so I'm going to say no. And that is how you find all instances of the present tense. Let me just come back over here and review this. That when you if you ever get that A with the little circle on the top of it, just hit the escape key and then you can type your period again. Star at V. Now if I type in me, oops, looks like it's changed my search version. I want the BGM. There we go. Star me at. The drop down list gives me all the grammatical categories that I can search from. I want it to be a verb. I want it to be now that was just the indicatives. If I wanted to find all forms of present tense verbs regardless of the mood, then I would put a question mark in the mood option. And since the drop-down list doesn't offer me a question mark, I'm just going to click on the command line, hit the escape key to get rid of the drop-down box, type question mark, then it brings me back to my options, present. And since I don't care about the rest of the codes, I'm just going to choose the asterisk. So that's verb at any mood, present tense, and so on. Then if I hit enter, I find 91 hits, a good bit more. And I choose again Word List Manager, come over here, load or generate the word list, create list, and it comes in. Now because I was only searching me, obviously that was limited to me. So let's come back over here and type the asterisk key, asterisk, and load that into the secondary word list. And now I get 43 words instead of 35, 284 occurrences, and we can see all the words that occur in the present tense. Hope that helps.